Hello everyone, I want to introduce a new recurring video on the channel. Every Sunday, which is weekly gaming news, I'll go over game releases, new announcements, be it for game awards, release dates, game updates, anything really that would merit a section in a weekly gaming news section. This won't be a very lengthy video and will focus more on quick shot news that catch my eyes. I'll probably miss one other things, but considering the length of the video I want to have here and the amount of news that come out, the ones that I think are more relevant will make the cut. Let me know what you think and let's start this segment. Firstly, we have Callisto Protocol launch disaster. On Friday, 2nd December, everyone was looking forward to the next Dead Space, led by its lead director Glenn Schofield. Alas, it was not meant to be. A quick look at Metacritic and Steam score will tell you one thing: never hype a game too much, or you are just setting yourself up for disappointment. As of the time I'm making this video, Callisto Protocol has almost 5k reviews with a 33% score rated as mostly negative on Steam. Common complaints seem to be poor performance, heavy stuttering, and a lazy port. Consoles are faring much better, which indicates PC was treated as a second rate and not given too much thought. Also good to mention that the main issue seems to be Unreal Engine 4 and pre-shader caches, but it remains to be seen. Striking Distance Studios have reacted and will launch a patch on launch day to alleviate some of these problems. By how much, I can't tell. Looking at reviews, it feels like an Arkham Knight PC launch all over again. Disappointing to say the least. I'll be reviewing it myself in the future, but I think I'll give it some time to cook before diving in. For the next one, we have Cyberpunk 2077 sequel in pre-production, which is only in 2023. A sequel to Cyberpunk 2077 was announced a while ago, along with a couple of other Witcher projects, including a sequel. Seems that CD Projekt Red is focusing first on the Witcher franchise and will only start pre-production for the next Cyberpunk sequel in 2023. According to CD Projekt Red, the team for pre-production will also be small and more based on research, as all hands will be on deck for the next Witcher sequel, which is already in production. Let's hope CDPR learns from their past mistakes and doesn't rush this one, yeah? The next news is Callisto Protocol Season Pass plus dead animations for sale Woes. A €30 season pass that seems to be offering bare bones content, as what could be discussed as features that should be in the base game seems to make things even worse for Striking Distance Studios, as fans are complaining. The season pass will offer a skin collection, 2 new modes. One is harder difficulty mode and another seems to be an arena type of mode, where you fight waves of enemies, and you also will get more than animations and a story edition for half of the price of the base game. It seems to offer little, and questionably so, as some of what is offered looks like lazy content add-ons that could have been cut out of the main game. Pretty worrisome. For the next news segment, we have Midnight Suns' Underwhelming launch. As it stands, although on a lesser scale, Midnight Suns seems to be suffering the same fate as Callisto Protocol. The game is suffering from performance and optimization issues, with stuttering being the main culprit. Right now, the game is sitting at mixed reviews, according to almost 300 reviews, with current players circulating between 8k and 9k. Not a bad number, but launch day performance issues are becoming the norm, and the player base shouldn't let it slide. Promises of patches and fixes post-launch let devs get away with an underwhelming product at launch, and it's swept under the rugs. Imagine going to a store, buying a can of soda, and it being half empty with the promise of it being full in the upcoming days. Ludicrous. Mixed performance issues with an in-game store where you can buy credits, and the existence of microtransactions in a €60 game make Midnight Suns look really bad. I'll also do a full review and early thoughts for this game in the future, although not quite so soon as expected. Now, one of the biggest news for this week is really the Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader Alpha test, which is coming out in December. You heard it right. Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader by Alcat is finally releasing a playable build to players who supported one of the project packs that give access to the alpha build. This will roll out on December 7th, and there is currently no word from Alcat regarding streaming or recording gameplay guidelines. If possible to stream this game, I'll be doing it live on Twitch, so expect to see some footage and some guides incoming for the next CRPG by Alcat. The next one, we have pathofexile new league, which is called Forbidden Sanctum. It was announced this week by Grinding EA Games, and it seems the developers have listened somewhat to constructive feedback from the previous league, which had an enormous loot issues and an appalling arch nemesis update that made a lot of players quit the league early. Forbidden Sanctum works like a roguelike, and it seems interesting enough. Will the rewards, new uniques and skills be worth it to venture once more into raid class? Time will tell. I might do a stream or two of the new PoE League. I'll see my schedule and see if I can fit it in. For the last piece of news for this week, we have the Witcher 3 next-gen update. Releasing on December 14, CDPR has disclosed on live stream footage of the new next-gen update as well as detailing all upcoming changes. The list is actually quite extensive, and there is even new story content directly linked to the Netflix Witcher series. Amongst new content news, there is also improved visuals, camera, control, UI changes, quest fixes, and even integration of known community mods. There is a lot here to unpack on December 14, and it might warrant another playthrough for me. I don't think 5 Witcher 3 playthroughs are enough, so I might need to add one more to the mix. That's a wrap for the weekly gaming news video. I don't want to overextend it, and although there are more news that caught my eye and probably interesting to share, I feel like these are the most relevant ones. Let me know any feedback you have, and look forward to another one next Sunday. See you on the next one, guys. Bye.